semi-final round of the Aviva Premiership threw up some interesting results in the end ladder. It was today's semi-finalists Harlequins who pipped out the Leicester Tigers for the top spot, and the Northampton Saints, well, they were the catalysts for that with their win over the Tigers, giving this side, Harlequins, the initiative they needed to take out that top spot. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the semi-finals of the Aviva Premiership. Yes, that's exactly what happened in the intro there. It was Harlequins in second, but thanks to their opponents today, the Northampton Saints, they were able to leapfrog the Leicester Tigers, and by 1 point, they miraculously took the top spot in the competition. Now they are first in the league with 92 points. They are one ahead of the Leicester Tigers. So that is it. Semi-finals. They have a good record, 19 wins and 3 losses. So if they can keep up this form, well, they might be looking at a final spot for them. One of these teams will go home with nothing today, but the Saints, after that massive win, let's see what they've got here. They will be a big opponent for Harlequins. They played magnificently after their loss to the Falcons. They bounced back and they took out the Tigers by a good result too. They played very well, and that was at the time the top team in the competition. So again here for the Saints to win this, they're going to have to beat the best, which is what it is all about. The Aviva Premiership at the top of the game. The Saints from their 4th spot facing up against Harlequins. The team is, as per usual, very strong, very good, and the little experiments of B-sides, well, that has just gone so far out the window that the wind has blown it 6 continents away. The semi-final, though, number 1 here, is about to kick off. One of these sides looking to book their place in next week's grand final. The Saints will be lining up today in their away strip of the green and black. Very, very dashing looking kits for the Saints. It is Harlequins in their home strip of every single colour on the rainbow. As we look ready for kickoff, semi-final number 1 for the Aviva Premiership is underway as it's kicked off from Myler, and match 1 is underway already with Harlequins on the ball, and they're running it too brilliantly. Doran Jones with a great scamper. Release. Straight off the whistle. Harlequins looking to use this ball here. They go away nicely through Keir, and he gets taken down for PC, who turns him over. First use of the football, and Van Velsen gets smashed, and a yellow card straight out of the pocket from the ref. Harlequins are a man down in the first tackle. Who is that? It's Treefoot. He's out of here. 3 minutes on the clock, and Harlequins are down to 14 men. What a start today already. Myler's going to line up a shot at goal. What can he muster? An early lead for Northampton. Hits it, looks on target, the wind's taking it, but it is over. What a kick from Myler to get us underway. The Saints take a 3-0 lead. Of course, it is all about winning here. There's no prizes for losing within 7 or any rubbish like that. Bonus points are gone as it's kicked off again from Evans. Wood takes it and he knocks it on, but no, he doesn't. It's gone sideways, says the ref. Harlequins end up picking it up though, and it's intercepted from Mafu. And that is a good way to turn over possession as Fotuali'i goes away nicely to Burrell. Burrell still has numbers with him. It's Dawson. Dawson for the line. No, he can't get there. It's Dawson. What am I saying? Excitement overload as Van Velsen has it at the back. He's going to run it out for Wood. Wood's in. It's the first try of the match. And it goes the way of the Saints. It was a magnificent run from Dawson that really broke them up. But in the end, Tom Wood is the benefactor. Van Velsen playing a very good role at scrum half here. Straight out to Wood, and he split them in half as they tried to fall back into line. But a break from Burrell. He used Dawson brilliantly, and it was set up, quickly recycled. And Wood runs in for try number 1. What a start here between these two teams. It is an early lead, of course. Remember, the Saints beat Harlequins both times they met this season. So that is a massive mental block for Harlequins. Here's Myla's conversion, and it is flawless. It's 10-0. The Saints are all over this one very early on. A try and a penalty, converted try as well, and still a yellow card. He's still got a minute in the bin. Boy, that's unlucky for Harlequins. How long can they keep this in field here? The Saints. Aviva Premiership semi-final. What an action-packed match we have in store. Corbacero goes away for PC. Burrell on hand, he goes wide for North. And what a start here already. North looks to defend, but can't get away. A good tackle from Brown at the back. Of course, a fantastic fullback is Brown. Fotuali'i, oh, poor pass. And trying to go down and pick that up was PC. It's gone away from him as Marla tries to put on the step, but he is decked from PC. Here's Keir, bit of a hole here, trying to go through his Hopper, but he's turned over from Corbacero. Fotuali'i, Manoa, this is a good chance again. Artemiev, oh, gets hammered by Lindsay Haig out there on the left side. PC running through Mafu. Burrell, good tackle from Marla. That is what the forwards need to do here, putting pressure on this matchup. Fotuali'i away to Wood. Oh, looking for North out there, and turned over from Harlequins. And running sideways here. What's going on? What is going on? This is low, just uninterested. No one's wanting to tackle him. Wow, what the hell was that all about again? As Harlequins finally run forward.
Release.
And they go to ground. Boy, that was weird. Marla now drives it up the middle. Oh, and Laws turns him over. Boy, this game is having it all at the moment. Artemiev, he has outside him Burrell. Burrell's going to look forward. He's going to put it to the skies. Massive kick, huge bomb. Laws is waiting. He can't get it though. And it's beautifully taken at the back. And Harley turns it over. The hooker can't get away. Fotuali'i on hand. Burrell looking to pass in the tackle. Corbacero over the top. It goes to North. And there it is. Try number 2. Josdorf scores for the Saints, and they are scampering away with this match, 15-0, and still, all that time, 25 minutes the clock now reads, and it is still Trayfoot in the bin. What a pass over the top from Burrell. Or was that PC? It was one of the two centres. Who was that? It was Burrell. Oh, Corbacero there. Oh, there it was. It was a brilliant pass. Unsure who made that final pass, but it was an absolute ripper. And it put it on the platter for North to score. Harlequins will get their blindside flanker back. But has the damage already been done? Has the semi-final bolted already for Harlequins? Myla will try add 2 more, and he makes no mistake. 17-0. The Saints are campering away with this one. Here's the flanker. He's back on now. 15 men for Harlequins. Wow, when he left it was 0-0 in the 3rd minute. He returns now in the 30th minute, 17-0 down. What can Harlequins do? They kick off through Evans and dig down to Fotuali'i they go. Myla drives over the top of the defence. He throws a pass out the back, and PC picks it up and will set it up nicely. Van Veltzer goes to Wood. Oh, this is nice for Tuali'i. Round the corner for North. North steps in all round the corners. He's breaking everyone in half here. He finally gets driven to ground and turned over. And here come Harlequins. They're close to the line now. What can they cook up? Nothing there as Hopper goes into the tackle. Keir. All round the corner for Marla, but Artemiev makes a fantastic tackle around the bootlaces. Now they look wide. This has to be a try. Out wide for Monnier, and he will get the try. Harlequins fight back instantly. 17-5, the try for Monnier. It was indeed Monnier out there. Great tackle there on Marla. The short play, there it was. It was a good pass from Kennedy. The defence come across, but Burrell couldn't catch Monier in time. Classy finisher, Monier. But they always look short out there on the left side in defence where the Saints, they just could not regather. Harlequins kept pulling them in. And eventually when they went wide, they just have enough. And this match is far, far from over. It's semi-final time. Nothing taken for granted as Nick Evans puts over a ripping kick. That is a perfect one. It's 17-7. We'll head to the sheds for half time after another exhilarating first half of semi-final action. Harlequins find their way back into the match with that last minute try to Monier, but 17 points to the Saints. Still 10 points ahead of Harlequins here at half time. And having a look at the stats, we see the Saints have had all the possession, 62% to 38, but it is Harlequins who have done well with territory. Of course, half an hour of that match, they were without one of their players, and it really did make a massive difference. They lost all their momentum and as a result conceded 17 unanswered points in that time. That Trayfoot was off the field. The line breaks at the bottom there, 5-2. The Saints are doing a good job of making their chances tell so far in this match. They have a couple of tries, and of course that penalty as well is all important as they look to book a spot in the Aviva Premiership Grand Final, the Saints and Harlequins. Who will it be in this final 40 minutes? Can Harlequins continue to build their way back, or will the Saints' pressure and halftime lead be too much for the side tonight? Let's get back down. Will it be 3 from 3 for the Saints in a grand final spot? Stay tuned to find out. The players back on the field. Let's get down to kickoff. Nick Evans probably done a bit too much kicking off tonight already for his liking, as he thumps another high one deep down into Saints territory, and Manoa gets hammered, so does Wood. Oh, Corbusero's knocked on. That's the mistake the Harlequins are looking for. The defence is in disarray as Monier goes wide and tries to get a repeat. Advantage is over. Harlequins have the ball, not many out though, 10 metres out. They set it up again, probably going back a couple of metres there. Oh, intercept from Van Veltzer, and quickly wide it goes for North. North coming up against his opposite number, and Lindsay Haig makes a good effort in a tackle. Fotuali'i, oh, he's breaking through. He's looking for someone on that corner. It's Laws. Oh, doesn't even need Laws. Fotuali'i himself. Oh, it beats them all to touch. 5 metres in. What an outstanding kick from Khan. Fotuali'i really took his time. And it's told here already. A line out here for Ward, goes to the back. It's just taken from Rodshaw. And a drive set up from Harlequins. That's gone round in a circle, and they're driving towards their own try line. Oh, big hit there. There's a run off the back of the maul, did not pay well. There's a knock on too. That is Evans spilling the beans. And now it is the Saints with a massive opportunity. Wide they go. PC, Myler, up it goes for Artemiev. Linking for Hartley for the corner. Gets his pass away, but it's stolen.
Release
from Harlequins inside their own 22. This is a real stalemate in the ruck. And it comes back for Quins. They look wide. Let's see for Doran Jones in a massive hole. Straight through the middle they go. And they're going to go all the way here. It's a big run, it's a big chase. But it's Lindsay Haig. And for his first try. And the second for Harlequins. Where was the defence there from the Saints? No one at home. And a desperate chase from PC was far from adequate. Lindsay Haig scores for Harlequins. And he always had the pace. Big chase coming in from Dowson, but he never had the speed to catch the man on the wing. Super try He still had support on his outside. No defence, no fullback. The question has to be asked here, where was Foden? Where was he in that play? The difference now after 17-0 lead is just the penalty. Well, provided this kick goes over here from Nick Evans. Hits it, and it is good. It is 17-14. The Saints lead is slender. Just 3 points. The opening score of penalty to Myler. Well, that is the difference. We're nearing the 60-minute mark. There's still plenty to play for here. Myler kicks off again. To the left side he goes. Burrell is waiting. Dowson's waiting. Oh, he's claimed it. And Artemiev's on hand. And he loses it. Oh, but look at the chance here. Out on the wing. It's going to be a breakaway. Monnier. No, he gets taken from Myler.
Release.
And Myler saves the day for the Saints. It's Harlequins hot on attack. It's a penalty for an offside.
Advantage over.
Advantage is over though, so don't count on that quite yet, Harlequins. Boy, this match is absolutely thrilling. Fotuali goes back to Myler. And Myler's going to kick. He kicks deep too, and at the back, Brown waits for it. It sits up for him. He uses the ball, passes wide, using Kennedy. Eventually going to ground on halfway.
Release.
Look at this from the Saints. But it's back for Harlequins. Oh, big shunting hit there on Kerr. Trying to make a slight difference. Losing the ball though. And the Saints get it back. Here they come again. North can't break away. Boy, there's such talent here. Someone's got to make the difference. Fotuali, Mafu, nice ball for Dowson. Now he's away, looking wide for Burrell. Lifts up Burrell over the 22. Can't get away from the defence. Beautiful tackle. Just as Burrell looked like finishing. He just ran out of field. This one's going to the wire. Ward will throw in. Up it goes, just about stolen, but down for Evans, who uses a boot. And it goes into touch on halfway. Robson, the man in the line out, just clutching that one. Oh, but from the set piece, it is called out on the full. What is the ref thinking? It is a line out to Hartley and the Saints. Just 10 metres out. Fotuali'i delivers a bullet pass. PC holds it up for Burrell. Burrell going to the line. Back inside for Dowson. He's taken
Release.
just 5 short. Desperate tackle. Here's Fotuali'i. Back play to PC from deep. Mafu. Laws opening it up for Artemiev. Oh, and Artemiev is taken. Good tackle, and he's injured. Oh, Vasily Artemiev. Such a highly skilled player. He is out. That is a massive blow here. Artemiev makes his way to the sideline. Looks like a neck injury. And Ken PC, the second half of the PC combo, will be coming on to replace him on the left wing.
Touch.
It results in a scrum though for the Saints. 5 to go. Can they hang on? Can they put a bullet here? A nail in the coffin of Harlequins. Set up nicely. Van Veltzer waits for it at the back. So's Fotuali'i. It's taking an age. Van Veltzer. He takes it and runs with it. Fotuali'i plays extra man. George PC into the line. Giving it to Delson. North will score. That is it. The Saints are going to the grand final. It is killer plays here. George North grabs a pair, and that'll be enough. The scrum, the set piece. Peaksy just about went himself. Brown made a desperate tackle. And in the end, Burrell clasped it, didn't need it. North picked it up, and he had just enough to go over. There it was, Dowson. Oh, he's been such a massive part of this match for the Saints. Man of the match going to Dowson. And Myler, well, the buzzer should go as he lines this up. It will be the Saints going to the grand final. Who will they meet there? Here's Myler to finish it off. Full time goes. The kick. Oh, is absolutely perfect once again from Myler. 24-14. The Saints Maybe, yes, there it is, going to the grand final. A 10-point win over Harlequins, and the first place side has been knocked out of the competition. The fourth place, Northampton Saints, make their mark on the competition, being the first team to qualify for the grand final. 24-14, such a massive match, a huge victory for the Saints. Harlequins fought tooth and nail for this matchup. They fought right to the very end, and that last try to North really blew out the scoreline from what it probably deserved to be. The lead was just 3 for, well, 15 odd minutes of the end of the match. Harlequins 14 points coming from 2 tries, both the men on the wings, Lindsay Haig and Monya getting 1 apiece. Nick Evans was great with the boots, getting 2 from 2. As for the Saints, 3 tries, 2 for North and 1 for Wood. That was a ripper for Wood too, a very nice try. Myler, he was the difference today with the boot, 3 from 3, and of course that opening penalty goal really proved a big difference against Harlequins tonight. The stats at full time, well, they pretty much cancel each other out. Possession 55-45 to the Saints, territory 55-45 to Harlequins. The yellow card, well, as we said, that was the difference, wasn't it? When they had Trefoot off for 30 minutes, or 27 minutes, really. The Saints scored 17 points, and the difference, in the end, the difference was 10. And, well, what could have been for Harlequins if they didn't have that long period with a man in the bin. 10 kicks to 7 in the end, and 1 offload. Well, surely there was a lot more than 1 offload in that match. Harlequins, though, going down there out of the competition, and the Saints are going to the grand final, where they will face the Leicester Tigers. That is the Aviva Premiership grand final. The Northampton Saints look to be hosting it again. Oddly how these fixtures work out that way. Looks like it will be at Franklin's Garden. We'll check that out in a minute. But look at that second semi-final, 8-6. The Leicester Tigers taking out Saracens. 2 amazing semi-finals. The Saints, though, grand final against the Leicester Tigers. That is the matchup. Oh, it's at Twickenham. Okay, so neutral venue it seems to be. The Northampton Saints, Leicester Tigers, Twickenham, 2nd versus 4th. Wow, what a fixture that will be. There is, of course, the little fact of Artemyev. He is out. Let's have a looky at 74 days. No chance of him coming back. Of course, options to replace him. Feel free to suggest anyone. Likelihood will be Ken PC. We'll see who else is sitting around on the bench for that. A shame to miss out on little Artemyev for the grand final. Of course, that poor injury to him. That is a shame, but that is us. 1 match to go in the Aviva Premiership, the grand final. The Saints and the Tigers will fight out for the trophy. The Aviva Premiership comes to a close next week. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed today's match and the whole series as per usual. And I'll see you one last time for the Aviva Premiership this year, where the Saints will face the Tigers. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.